What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Kyle, I'm taking over. Welcome to Kyle Goes Crashing.
Excuse me mate, this is my channel, thank you. What's up guys, welcome back. I hope you like that new little intro I've been playing around with. Anyways, we are at Cannon Raceway in Bilston for a whopping 60 lap race. So how this one is structured, we've got a 10 lap qualifying right off the bat and then a 60 lap race with no breaks in between. Oh, let me tell you, this one was a wild one. The race organisation was just a mess in some places, as you've seen at the start. I asked for my cart number as somebody was in the cart that I thought I was in. Turns out I was correct. I went to go and ask which cart I was in and I was basically ignored and just told that one, which was pretty useful. So I was racing under somebody else's name in cart number 3 when I should have been in cart number 10 ahead. But oh well, things happen. I hope you boys enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. So here we have the first battle in qualifying, I might add, with the birthday boy Jack. You can see he's absolutely steaming ahead on a mission, so I figured this might be a good point to add that I was struggling with my cart a little bit. There was definitely some mechanical issues going on, some acceleration issues that prevented me from being where I wanted to be. But the worst one by far was definitely steering. The steering was so difficult on this, and this little bump coming up just there, it was utter pain on your wrists. I got out the cart and I felt like I'd been in a workout. It was tough. So where I started to shine throughout this track was this part right here, these series of corners, the hairpins, chicanes. I managed to close up a lot of distance because on these straights, these corners just here, I had no acceleration compared to other people. There was people that had worse exits, the back end kicked out a bit, and yet they still managed to get traction and get past me quicker than I could. It was just a pretty difficult race. So coming up, we've got one of the biggest blunders I've seen. The guy ahead of Jack doesn't go up the ramp quick enough. Jack's got to come off and I actually get stuck on the ramp. Utterly embarrassing, but unfortunately not my fault. I've got to jolt the cart forward just to try and get it move. So when I said the race organisation was a bit of a mess, this wasn't the end of qualifying. For some reason, we all just came into the pits. The guy ahead has got told to, move it along, come on, get going. And we're just stuck in the middle of the track for no reason. He's not moving, Marshall's got no idea what's going on. It was just an utter mess. So, for some reason, we go through the pit lane just to go straight back out. So at this point, yep, they decided to end the qualifying and get everybody set up for the track positions for the start of the race. Right, formation lap done boys, here we go. Here's the start of the race and me pretty much nearly going straight into the barrier. Great start as always, but don't worry, I'll make it up.
Hi, it's Kyle again.
I did say I'm going to make it up. Don't worry boys, have a bit of faith. So right here I noticed Kyle goes quite deep into the corner, so I set up a nice lovely little switchback, and all I can say is switchbacks are the theme for this video. So up ahead we've got our first pack battle with Jack on the left in the yellow with the hoodie and Sophie on the right in the green. Congratulations on the engagement you two, but unfortunately we're in a race right now, we're not holding back. So my plan is just to follow them through for a few laps, figure out where the weakest, where I can get through and try my best to exploit it. Jack's in P4, Sophie's in P3 and I'm coming for those positions. So we cut to a few laps ahead. We've run into a bit of traffic, a bit of back markers to give Sophie a little bit of a nudge, but Jack again goes deep into there and I get another switchback. That's one position down and I'm hunting the next one. So following Sophie through at this corner, she loses her back end a little bit, loses the traction, and I go straight for a dive bomb, wasting no time, try and give her a bit of respectful room there on the corner, but I've got to push her wide there and get away a little bit. What so you think? There's the acceleration issue. Sophie just blitzed past and there's not much I can do about it, so we're in this battle yet again. So instead of going on the inside, I try around the outside just like Sophie did basically last lap, vice versa, but yet again acceleration wasn't quite there. So we finally get a chink in Sophie's armour. She goes in too deep, tunnel visioning, and I get a nice clean double overtake. So as I was speaking about issues wrong with my kart, all of that smoke there, yep, that's from me. So right up ahead we've got Kart 10, who the marshals thought I was. He goes too deep into the corner and I shut the door on him right on the apex for another clean overtake. Right here we've got the race leader Neil going for an overtake on me, and I've got to say this guy was quick. I'm looking forward to racing with him again in the future, but right now I'm just trying to hang on to the back of him, see if it is a different in kart, which I still at the moment do believe it is, but in future, Neil, if you're watching, let's hope we can have some good races, mate. Here we run into a pack of back markers. I managed to sneak up on the inside and take the position off of Neil for a little while, and well, let's see if I can hold it, shall we? Fastest part of the track, pushing as hard as I can, and nope, Neil's right there, straight through with a clean overtake, if I do say so myself. Pushes Lauren a little bit, but other than that part, fairly clean, except for number 12 giving number 2 a shunt straight into me, so as a result I lose all my speed, but I get one of the nicest switchbacks on the highest speed corners you can get on the track. You love to see it. Right now, mate, I am gunning for these guys. I'm trying to get past them as quick as possible, try and get back in that fight. Hello, Josh. I realised that Neil's just got past me, so I must have been lapped. So Josh has passed me, so I thought, right, I can't fight Josh here, let him through. A bit of time thinking about it, but I've got to be decent, I've got to let him past. So without ruining my own race pace, I figured I'm going to follow Josh through, hold the lines that he holds, and I managed to get a nice cheeky overtake here on Jack. But Jack doesn't like that. No, no, no. Jack comes back with a vengeance right here, holding me on the inside. It's a close battle coming into the corner, and Jack decides to give me a nice little shunt out the way. Cheers, mate. Nice one. My hopes of following the race leaders through now, all gone. I've just got to focus on getting past these back markers, because at this point, Jack unlapped himself, but he originally was lapped traffic. Right at this point here, I can see Jack's gone way too wide again, compromises his exit. I get another switchback and hopefully leave him in the dust this time. Coming up to another pack battle, there's one thing I can say that I do love about this track is ironically how short it is, because when you've got a lot of people on this track, it's more or less just continuous battling. You can get really good content quite easily, luckily. Approaching Kart 12, he has a little bit of a loss of his back end, cuts across the track and nudges me. And here comes Mr. Inch yet again, flying through. So at this point, I'm just gunning for him, just like he's gunning for that wall. Coming up, you can see that I make a little mistake right here and just tap the barrier. At this point my wrists were hurting, my arms were tired, I was getting fatigued, but you've just got to keep pushing. Regardless of how it is, it's a race, you've got to keep going. But right here we have a nice little accident, and sorry mate, you can't park there. He gets spun out, I get a nice little slow painful overtake on Jack, and we get our orange flag. Coming up, we've got kart number 10. I use up as much of the track as possible to get a better exit, get a nice clean overtake on him, and now it's just to deal with kart number 17. I push him on a little dive bomb here. Right, that is it. We are at the final battle of the session with Lauren, and I've got to say, sorry Sophie, but you're no longer the biggest pain to get past. After this, it's going to Lauren.
What's happened with Max?
Nothing, just an incident on the race.
Sorry about that little nudge there, Lauren. At this point, I am getting quite frustrated here. Nothing I'm doing seems to be working. She's parking the kart exactly where you need to just slow my progress, kill my speed, and hold on to the lead. You guys didn't forget about Neil, did you? Yep, because he's right behind me. Just as I managed to get the overtake on Lauren, put the back marker behind me, and that's it. Checkered flag. I managed to not get lapped again. Congratulations to me. There we have it. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping you all enjoyed. If you want to give me a like, comment, share, anything like that, it's greatly appreciated. I'll catch you boys next time. Take it easy.